โอเคสวัสดีนะคะน้องๆค่ะขอบคุณมากๆสวัสดีค่ะขอบคุณมากๆที่มาวันนี้นะคะก็คือจะคือนี่ค่ะคือจะเป็นคุณแอนโทนีเขาจะมาจากAuburn University นะคะเป็น Internship Hospitality Partner ของวิทยาลัยดุสิตธานีซึ่งหลักๆก็คือจะมาบรรยายให้น้องๆฟังเกี่ยวกับข้อมูลการฝึกงานข้อมูลการทำงานและประสบการณ์การทำงานในต่างประเทศที่เป็นประเทศสหรัฐอเมริกานะคะก็คือเดี๋ยววันนี้เขาจะบรรยายหลักๆจะเป็นภาษาอังกฤษเดี๋ยวถ้าใครไม่เข้าใจภาษาอังกฤษอย่างชัดเจนเดี๋ยวพี่จะขออนุญาตช่วยแปลเป็นช่วงๆไปแต่ว่าเดี๋ยวพอสุดท้ายอะค่ะจะมีการอัดวิดีโอแล้วก็จะทำการทำซับไตเติลทำแปลเผื่อว่าในอนาคตเราต้องการจะไปฝึกงานต้องการจะไปทำงานหรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยแล้วเราไม่รู้จะไปทางไหนหรือยังไงอาจจะหาช่องทางวิดีโอตรงนี้ที่พี่ทำไว้เป็นประโยชน์ให้น้องๆไว้ติดต่อกับคุณแอนโทนีซึ่งเขาจะแจ้งตัว contact information อะไรต่างๆไว้ให้น้องตอนท้ายงานนะคะยังไงวันนี้ก็ขอให้ฟังอย่างหมายถึงว่ายังมีประโยชน์เนาะแล้วก็ถ้ามีคำถามอะไรติดต่อพี่ได้ค่ะเป็นภาษาไทยก็ได้เดี๋ยวจะช่วยแปลให้ขอบคุณอาจารย์สุรเกียรตินะคะเดี๋ยวยังไงจะยกเวทีให้คุณแอนโทนีค่ะ
Sawasdee Krab, good morning. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. I'm excited to be here. It's been a long travel for me from the United States, but I'm delighted to be here this morning. I work in dual roles for a private company called Ithaca Hospitality Program and also Auburn University. This is a rather unique concept that we're doing. Here we go. Here we can show that. Okay. Okay, so our school is very unique in terms of this is a world first. This has not been done before, but we're trying to do having industry work with education on a hospitality school. So we have half our instructors are professional from the industry and the other half are educators. So it's very unique and it's very different. We believe this is the way to go, so you have people who understand the industry better. We are Auburn Hospitality Complex. It's comprised of hotels, restaurants, conference center, catering venues, bars, and outside catering. So it's quite a unique concept that we're dealing with. Okay. How Ithaca came about is Ritz-Carlton Group, when they changed to Marriott some years ago, the leaders of Ritz-Carlton decided to leave and they set up their own company, and the new company was headed by Hans van der Weyden with Horst Schulze, who became Ithaca Hospitality Partners. They originally were overseeing the Capella Group. You have a Capella Hotel in Bangkok. They oversaw first West Paces and then transitioned to the Capella Group of hotels. Okay? So as I say, my name is Anthony Osborne. I've extensive experience working in Southeast Asia. I worked at the leading hotels of the world, the Oriental. I was here for 5 years. In Bangkok, I worked at the Raffles in Singapore. I've also worked at the Ritz in Paris, the Dorchester in London, and I was corporate chef for Hilton International in charge of 7 countries based in Hong Kong. And Keisha will be our HR lady. She also previously worked with Coca-Cola and Ritz-Carlton. But my concern today is not about me. It's about you. I'm trying for you, what can I do to help you to understand such a unique opportunity that we have at this hotel? We can go back one, please. So, we are one of the world's first in Auburn. This is the master wine sommelier. There are only 273 in the world. So when you come in to learn from our wine, if you're going to do a beverage track, you're going to learn from Thomas Price, the only one in Alabama, and there's only 273 in the world. Master wine sommelier to share his experiences on beverages and wines. We have a chef in residence program. So our restaurant is not my tabernacle. Our restaurant is fine dining restaurant. High end, we are looking at Michelin star restaurant concept. We have professional chefs and we rotate every year. So this year we have Chef Ford Fry. James Beard, chef is like a similar to Michelin, James Beard chefs. Ford Fry is the founder of Rocket Farms and they have 23 restaurants across the United States. Every year, if you're a freshman coming into this program at Auburn University, you will see 4 different chefs during the course of your training. Every year we have a new chef coming to share. This year it's Ford Fry, just changed over about 3 weeks ago. And his chef, he has a head chef who oversees obviously the restaurant called 1856. His head chef previously worked for Daniel Boulud. I don't know if you've heard of Daniel Boulud, but he's one of the top French chefs in the United States. So Tom Bacco Wang, who oversees the kitchen at 1856, previously worked for Daniel Boulud in New York. So you can see the level that we're going. And if you're a student, you're going to be working side by side with these people and learning from them. So what about the education and experience that we're going to offer? Okay, we have 3 tracks. First of all, I want to mention about the latest development for this program. Before we were Auburn University Hospitality Program. That has changed. As of a few months ago, Horst Schulze, I don't know if you've ever heard of Horst Schulze, he was the pioneer of the creator of the Ritz-Carlton group of hotels. So now we have, Horst has partnered with Auburn University, and it's now called the Horst Schulze School of Hospitality Management. So now we incorporate his values, his leadership skills, his knowledge and expertise, not only into the program, the hospitality program, but also to the restaurant. For instance, everybody collects from the left, right, serves from the left, collect from the right. Those service standards are gone. With Horst Schulze School, you serve completely on the right. You serve from the right and you collect from the right when you do service. It's completely different. And there's reason for doing so. It's too much to go through today, but the whole Schulze School of Elevated Service is very unique. And this is what our students are now gaining and being taught hands-on in this restaurant, 1856. So this has elevated this program to a world stage. This is no longer just Auburn, Alabama in the United States. This is the Horst Schulze School of Hospitality Management. So the benefits, there are several benefits for you as a student. Mostly, you've got a tailor-made program, you have leadership training, involvement in the processes, we have workshop training opportunities, and most importantly, we want you to enjoy yourself. So after, you're allowed to travel around the United States for a few weeks before leaving and coming back to Thailand. We have 3 internship tracks: the culinary, which I oversee, food and beverage, and rooms division. So depending on what you're looking for, you can have one choice of these. So if we can go again, please. I want to try, up, sorry. Up, or down, no, down, sorry, down. Okay, so in the culinary, we do fine dining. So I oversee the restaurant, which is called 1856. 1856 is named after the year Auburn University was founded. It is, like I said, a very high-end restaurant. We can accommodate 60 covers for lunch and dinner and 12 in the PDR. We offer a limited a la carte menu open to the public from Tuesday to Saturdays, and a 8-course tasting menu for dinner from 5:30 to 10 o'clock at night. The students rotate through these labs. They'll do the morning lab first, and then the next semester they'll do the evening labs, gaining experience on the different trends and techniques with the chefs. We have a full-time team of chefs. So these are instructors, these are professional chefs. So the students work side by side with these instructors, executing the meals for our guests. And the food this semester, like I mentioned, is Ford Fry. So we follow all his standardized recipes, ingredients, everything. His new techniques in cooking skills, what we're doing. So a fine dining restaurant, or you have a chance to go to a pastry operation in the hotel. We have student food halls, outside catering, in-room dining, and club-level cuisine. I'll come back to that in a minute. And then we have the working efficiency of our operations. So it's quite a cross range if you're coming into the culinary program that you're going to learn. All right, food and beverage. I know in Thailand, coffee is very important to everybody. We've seen coffee shops sprout up everywhere, pastry shops, everywhere. It's just ballooned since the last 10, 15 years. When I was here, we had hardly anything. I was here many years ago working at the Oriental by Long Oriental for 5 years, and Thailand has greatly changed, which I'm pleased to see. So in the beverage instruction, as part of the training, the students will rotate through the different sections. We have our own barista, but now we're going to another level. He's going to become a master barista, which is doing training in the coffee plantations of Guatemala and South America now to go to the next level. So he's no longer a barista. Alex Brown will be above that level. And you would work with him, hands-on experience, and also learn how to roast coffee and how to brew your own coffee, how to serve coffee at Fry. So we have a company called Fry Coffee, where we get our coffee from. It's hand-picked, we roast it ourselves, we serve it to the students ourselves. It's part of the lab. I mentioned our master wine sommelier, Thomas Price. So Thomas has said, only one of 273 in the world. And then we do the wine pairing. So if you're going to learn about wines or cocktails, you'll have that opportunity at 1856, where we have Thomas on the floor, standing side by side with you, with the students, where you have to learn the wines and explain the wines to the guests, but also execute it, the service of the wine, the service of the cocktails. So it's a great experience for you. Our rooms division is overseen by Paul Reggio. So what's unique about this hotel is, if you go to up please, is we have 2 new hotels. One is the Auburn Hotel, which is a 246-room hotel. That's a 3-diamond hotel, which students oversee working alongside full-time staff. If you could go up again, please. Oh, sorry, I mean down. Okay. And then we have the Laurel Hotel. So the Laurel Hotel is part of the Rain Center, which we just finished. It's a $150 million project, which is part of 1856 and the new school for the hospitality management program. It is very unique. We have a wine distillery, we have a brewery, we have the wine cellar. The wine cellar is 2 floors. It's $250,000. $250,000 of wine. The most expensive wine is $3,500. So Thomas is responsible for finding these wines, so you can learn about the basics and how to serve wine properly and understand the program. So in the housekeeping, we have four choices. You can do front of house, okay? We are a Forbes Travel Guide 3-star service dining, which is next to Michelin. We have housekeeping operations and laundry operations. So if you're going back of house, front of house, you can have diversity in what you're learning. All right, this is the rate. If we go straight up, please. To rains. No, going down. So this is the new rain center, which I was referring to. So what is unique is here is 1856. I'll show you some more in a minute. Inside is fried coffee. But what's important is what's up here. On top of this, which we haven't shown you, is a rooftop garden, which produces all the fruits, vegetables, flowers, which are used in the restaurant. So if you're a chef in a restaurant, they are producing 12 months a year products freshly produced, either on the top of the garden or on raised beds outside, especially for our restaurant. Some of the latest products we are developing with the horticultural team of Auburn University are in containers. So they have storage containers where we can grow things 12 months a year. The latest hybrid is a wasabi lettuce. Wasabi lettuce is one of the latest hybrids we are developing and we'll be starting to utilize in our restaurants in the next few months. So it's part of technology, it's part of growth, but also the different diversity of products. So this Rain Center is brand new. It's been open about 14 months now. The classes for hospitality students, culinary, are all based here. So you have stadium seating classrooms, state-of-the-art computers, which you press a button, you don't need a laptop, and you automatically have a computer for you. So this is the hotel that I was mentioned to. So this is part of a Rain Center. It only has 16 rooms, 10 suites, and 6 residences. That's it. So it's very unique. We're looking at a 5-diamond hotel, offices, spas, fitness, rooftop pool. On the top garden, you have an infinity pool and yoga pavilion. So this is this is not your normal hospitality school. This is the Auburn Hotel, which is a free floor, 4-diamond property, 235 rooms. Okay. And this is just some of the areas. So we have the conference centers if you want to do banquets, want to learn things about banquets. This is 1856. This is 1856. And the service is completely different. We put the cutlery down before each course. We don't put it at the beginning. We only serve the cutlery at the beginning of each course, and the students are responsible for explaining all the menu to the guests, along with pouring the wine, cocktails, or beverages. This year we've had 3 celebrity chefs, or James Beard chefs that come in the summer series. We had Chris Hastings from Hot and Hot. We had Chef Chino from Savannah. And so these chefs work alongside you as students. So you're going to see not only celebrity chefs, you're also going to see in the summer different types of chefs coming into the building so you can learn from these experiences. So say this is the bar, you can't see much, but this is the wine room. And this is a beautiful view looking over Sanford Hall, which is the home of Auburn University. So it's quite unique, and like we said, we provide elevated experience. That's our goal. We're not interested in coming second. We want to produce quality students that you learn from this experience to gain and set you up for success. Okay. Of course, from that we have an Italian restaurant. So again, it's not just fine dining. We have Italian option. We have a jazz bar where you can have at nighttime a jazz bar. This is new. So this is the students, we call Heyday Market. So next door, the students can go in. They have diversity of different things. So can have tacos, can have hamburgers, can have ice creams, coffee, and they can all go in to this, and this is open 7 days a week. And you can use your student card. We give a student card to Auburn University students, so you can pay on your student card, and you can come and try the different foods available. We have Asian food, Pokemon, all these type of things available at Heyday Market. It's quite popular with the students. And then this is Thrive. You can see the roasting room here. So students will rotate in and out, working hands-on experience in Thrive, but also learning about the roasting procedure of coffee. So it's quite unique. Like I say, Alex Brown, who oversees this, he's about to complete his master's in barista in Guatemala, has such a passion for teaching that the students really enjoy working in Thrive Cafe. Okay. So we also do outside catering, like any operations, and then this is the last one. This is the gauge of performing arts. So this is what I call, it has different venues. So we have shows, we have presentations, famous singers, classical music in this amphitheatre which we provide the catering for. So if you're a student, you have the option to learn this as well. Okay? All right, so we are in Auburn, Alabama. Let's go. So what's important is, for me, is student safety. Okay? So this is a very safe campus. We are about an hour and a half from Georgia, from Atlanta. So you can fly into Atlanta and you can take a bus from Atlanta and then take you from Atlanta straight to Auburn. Okay? There's plenty to do in Auburn, and it's very safe. Most people can walk around Auburn, around the campus. It's a very safe place to live. We have a population of, at present, 32,000 students on campus, of which there are about 400 hospitality students at this time. The plan is to grow that in the next few years. So you have a lot of outdoor activities, bars like you have social life in Bangkok. This is the famous Truman's Corner. Don't have very high-rise buildings. It's all low-rise. Okay, it's in the upcountry. Supermarkets, they have Asian food, Asian supermarkets. So if you're at home, there's no problem to get Asian food in Auburn. Maybe not as good as Thai food, but it's okay. It's acceptable. Transportation is very convenient in Auburn to travel around. You can also walk around the campus. So you have diversity of what you would like to use, buses, hire car, etc. Like I said, the most important thing for us is security, your well-being, your safety. I've had, I think, 25 international students now. I don't know if you saw the original clip, from Korea, from Indonesia, and all of them want to come back. I haven't had one, oh, can I come back, chef? Of course, we're limited by immigration, but a lot of them want to come back because they've enjoyed the experience of working not only in America, but being at Auburn University, because of the experience and what they've learned and gained by coming to this university. So Auburn University, like I said, this is Sanford Hall. We offer a lot of opportunities for you. So we get tickets for the football matches, so you as students can go to the students section and join the football matches or go and see shows. We offer all these things complimentary to you. American football, Auburn, right? This is Arby, this is our mascot, and very popular. We have about 80,000 people go to a home game for Auburn football. 80,000, that's average. It's crazy. You don't see that over here, in the UK either. That's just for non-professional. 80,000, and it's probably 20,000 outside tailgating and doing barbecues. It's crazy. All right, so covering food and beverage tracks would be myself and Adam, and we work closely with Placement International. And rooms would be Paul Ratio. Paul also worked for Ritz-Carlton for many, many years. What's important, before I take questions, is those who are interested, we do ask you to do what we call an assessment. An assessment you would have to do online, it's independent, and then afterwards we could have a phone-in interview or a personal interview for those of you who are interested. The internship is for 1 year. We do not offer 6 months, we offer 1 year because we found that working with the American government, it's better for the students to have a 1-year contract versus 6 months. It's just too short. It also allows you a better opportunity to work around the different places in the hotels. The other thing is we have accommodation for the students, so it's close proximity to where you're working, so you don't have to go and buy a car or anything like that. It's very safe. You can walk across the college grounds. They have cooking facilities for you, beds, like I said, shared rooms. This is one of our students. This is Tom Bacco Wang. This is the chef from who worked in France. And this is Angel Padilla. Angel was one of our commie chefs. She stayed for us a year. She just left. And I'm working now to bring her back because she was an exceptional student. She really was an exceptional student. So, thank you for your time. I know it's a lot of information to take in. I'm open to questions, anything you have that I can share with you about this project, because it doesn't do it justice by just seeing the pictures. It's very, very unique, very special.
น้องๆมีใครอยากรู้อะไรเกี่ยวกับการไปฝึกงานต่างประเทศบ้างไหมคะคำถามอะไรก็ได้ไม่จำเป็นต้องตรงกับตรงเนี้ยคืออะไรที่เราอยากรู้เกี่ยวกับการไปฝึกงานต่างประเทศอะค่ะถามตรงนี้ได้เลยนะเขาอยู่ตรงนี้แล้วเราจะได้คำตอบที่แท้จริงเลยว่าประสบการณ์เป็นยังไงขั้นตอนในการไปหรือว่าขั้นตอนในการสมัครอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะหรือว่าไลฟ์เวลาเราทำงานทางนู้นเป็นยังไงสังคมอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมีใครมีคำถามยกมือได้เลยนะไม่ต้องเขินเลยถามเป็นภาษาไทยก็ได้เดี๋ยวพี่แปลให้ค่ะว่าหมายถึงเราเรียนจบอะไรนะHe wants to know that if he already graduated and then after he's graduated for 2 to 3 years and is it possible to come back and then discuss with you ก็คือน้องต้องสแกน QR code ตรงนั้นได้เลยค่ะติดต่อผ่าน Assessment International ได้เลยเขาก็จะหมายถึงว่าสามารถให้ข้อมูลเราได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะรวมถึงพวก J1 หรืออะไรเงี้ยเวลาเราไปฝึกงานถ้าเป็นทำงานจริงๆถ้าพี่จำไม่ผิดเขาจะใช้เป็น B1 B2พี่ B1 B2 ขอโทษ H1 กับ H2 เลยสักอย่างนึงนี่แหละอันนี้พี่ไม่แน่ใจแต่ H1 แน่นอนเราอาจจะต้องหาข้อมูลให้ชัดเจนในการติดต่อเขาอะค่ะสแกน QR code ใครสแกน QR code ได้เลยก็ได้นะในนี้น่าจะปี 1 ปี 2ป่ะอาจารย์ปี 4ท่านน้องก็น่าจะใกล้จบแล้วอะไรเงี้ยลองดูทางนี้เป็นช่องทางนึงก็ได้ค่ะ
So to answer your question, normally because it's the American government immigration working, they would prefer students who are just graduated. After 2 years, you have to show experience and it becomes more difficult to get a visa.
เขาบอกว่าคือตามกฎของประเทศสหรัฐอเมริกากฎหมายค่ะคือถ้าน้องจบไปแล้วประมาณแบบปี 2 ปีอย่างเงี้ยเราอาจจะต้องโชว์ว่าเราเคยมีประสบการณ์การทำงานที่ไหนมาแล้วบ้างเราถึงจะสามารถไปทำงานกับเขาได้อะไรเงี้ยค่ะแต่ถ้าแรกๆสมมติจบใหม่ๆเลยอย่างเงี้ยโอกาสที่จะไปทำงานมันก็มีแต่อาจจะต้องติดต่อผ่านเอเจนต์หรืออะไรเงี้ยให้เขาช่วยพาเราไปแต่ถ้าเราจะไปด้วยตัวเราเองโดยที่เราไม่พึ่งใครเลยอาจจะต้องมีประสบการณ์ไปอย่างน้อย 2-3 ปีค่ะประมาณ
Yeah, it's best if you can do it either before of your internship or just after you graduate. Because of the regulations allows you to come in, and that's a better way for you to get your access into the United States. If you wait 2 years, it's more difficult because of immigration. ใช่ค่ะก็คือตามกฎหมายตม.เขา2 ปีคือนานเกินไปในการที่จะเข้าประเทศเขาไปทำงานตามถูกกฎหมายนะก็คือว่าอย่างน้อยก็คือถ้าเป็นช่วงฝึกงานสมมติเรามีโอกาสได้ไปฝึกงานทางนู้นเราอยากติดต่อทางนู้นเลยอย่างเงี้ยติดต่อไว้ล่วงหน้าเลยค่ะก็คือมันจะได้วีซ่าหรืออะไรเงี้ยมันจะได้ต่อเนื่องกันแต่ถ้าสมมุติว่าพอเราโอเคไม่ได้ไปทำอินเทอร์นชิพทางนู้นแต่อยากจะไปฝึกไปทำงานเลยอย่างเงี้ยก็อาจจะต้องทำนะระหว่างที่เราเรียนอยู่เนี่ยค่ะโชว์อินเทอร์นชิพที่เราเคยมีจากประเทศไทยหรือที่ไหนก็ได้อย่างเงี้ยให้เขาเห็นว่าเราเคยมีประสบการณ์การทำงานแล้วโอกาสที่จะได้ไปมีสูงมากแต่ถ้ายังไม่เคยทำอะไรเลยไม่เคยทำงานเป็นจริงเป็นจังเลยแต่อยากจะไปอย่างเงี้ยโอกาสจะน้อยประมาณนี้ค่ะซึ่งถ้าพี่แนะนำว่าถ้าหมายถึงว่าโชว์ที่เราเคยทำงานเป็นประสบการณ์มาแล้วอะไรเงี้ยอาจจะไปได้ง่ายขึ้นอะไรเงี้ยค่ะเพราะทางตม.ทางอเมริกาก็น่าจะค่อนข้างเข้มงวดกับการเข้าประเทศเขาอยู่อะไรเงี้ยเดี๋ยวคุณชริน่าค่ะคนเพื่อข่าวเขาจะแนะนำข้อมูลเกี่ยวกับการไปทำการขอเอกสารขอวีซ่าขอรายละเอียดต่างๆถ้าเวลาเราจะไปทำงานกับทางนู้นนะคะเดี๋ยวให้เขาอธิบายให้เราฟัง Hello, good morning.
How are you today? Are you all doing good? Okay. So I'm Sharina. I'm from the Philippines. I just landed in Bangkok last night, and I'll be here for 7 days. So later I'll be asking you, do you have any suggested tourist attraction or anything? But then first we have to go to our what we brought here today with Mr. Anthony, and that's the internship opportunity for all of you going to USA. So first, let's have a quick game. Would you mind telling me what state or location is in the picture? The first picture, would you mind telling me what location is that one? The first picture. Yes, very good. And then the other picture, would you mind telling me with what place is that? Alright, that's Las Vegas, Nevada. And then the third picture, would you mind answering it for me, sir? Right, that's California. So basically, these are just some of the famous location in the USA. But then, can I ask who wants to go to USA?
มีใครอยากไปอเมริกาบ้างไหมคะ
No what?
มันน่าจะต้องมีบ้างแหละเนาะ
Oh, okay, that's great to hear. Anyway, what we have here is Mr. Anthony that will be bringing you to USA. Not with this location, but specifically in Auburn in Alabama. Placement International will be helping you out with regards to the process for you to succeed on the internship program that we'll be offering for you. Okay. So Placement International is a multicultural company that we offer a paid internship program going to the US. So I have here our CEO, Mr. Thomas Riveran. He's a chef too that started the program and wants to help young aspirants to go to the USA to achieve their other dreams and also to help their in their career path. So of course, that's me. So my name is Sharina. I've been working in Placement International for more than 2 years now. I'm based in the Philippines and I previously worked with different airlines. So I'm also a hotelier from hospitality industry. So I've worked with Malaysia Airlines and Singapore Airlines before I landed to this job. And I'm very happy to assist a lot of students from different nationalities, not only Filipinos, on going to the USA and succeeding with their career. So we have different location in the US, but for now, we can really recommend the Auburn in Alabama. It's a long-time partner of the hotel at Auburn with Placement International. So we'll be helping you to find a very diversified career opportunities, to meet new people, and also it will also help you to build your self-confidence, your self-esteem once you go back to Thailand. We have other destinations, but there are some criteria and there are some eligibility process for this one. So for this one, we can choose any location, but for this day, we're not recommending any. We're not giving you any location, just the hotel at Auburn University. Alright, to answer the question earlier, that if it is possible to apply after 2 years of graduation. So the J1 visa is a cultural exchange type of visa that are offered for those students like you or those that are recent graduate or even if you have graduated more than a year ago. So if you're a recent student or if you will be using the program for your school requirements, we can qualify you as an intern or student intern. So if you'll be using this for school purposes or after graduation, that's for intern. And then if you want to go for the program, after 2 years, you must have a work experience already in the chosen hospitality field. So if you want to go to culinary department, you have to need work experience in the culinary before you could apply. That's why we highly recommend to apply now because there will be no requirements to have a work experience. So if you are an intern, there will be such no requirements for work experience or any other requirement for you to be eligible for J1 visa. So our services is an all services program. We'll be helping you to find a placement with Mr. Anthony. We'll be processing your visa. We'll be looking for your visa sponsor. We'll be also helping you out with regards to the processing for service or other things needed for the U.S. state government for you to succeed on your career goals.
One thing I'd like to say here, when you're on this internship, you're on full pay. You're getting paid, okay? You're getting paid, and when you finish and complete this internship, when you come back to Thailand, you can claim all the tax money back, so you're not losing any money whatsoever. That's pretty unique for the US. You can claim all the tax that you pay in the US when you come back to Thailand from to the American government. So you're being paid, and you'll get the tax money back after 1 year when you return to your home country.
Just to add up, the program is a paid internship. So there will be program fees, but you will be getting a salary. So the salary that you will be receiving is on a monthly basis. And it also depends on how long you have worked in the property. Because sometimes it's per hour rates or Anthony, right? So it depends on how very good you are at work and how long have you worked in a certain day with regards to the salary or the stipend. So with regards to the program fee, we're offering the whole program fee for $4,725 US. I'm just not sure how much would it be in Bangkok. But in our place in the Philippines, it's roughly around 200,000 Philippine peso. But then most of the students that we have processed, they always tell us that in less than 3 months, they get what they have invested for the program. Why is that so? Because the stipend or the salary that you will be receiving is very high on a monthly basis, and you could get every penny that you have used for this program in less than 3 months. But that's because if you will be living practically, if you'll be saving. Because if you will be buying like Louis Vuitton bags every month, you'll be buying Chanel bags every month, you won't save up and it will be not easy for you to get the return of investment for the program. If you would ask me, do we need to pay it in full? No. So we are offering also an installment option that you could settle the others once that you are in the US already. The good thing about it is that you could pay the other fees while you are doing your internship and receiving your salary. So it will be easier for you to save up and also pay for the program fees and could easily save also if you want to travel after the program or if you want to give some money to your family here in Thailand. So what are the inclusions for the 4,725 USD? So just like what I have told you, will be the one processing with regards to all the documents that you'll be needing for the visa process and for the placement and also for embassy appointment and everything. So it's included. What doesn't included is your airfare and your housing accommodation. For housing, we'll be also helping you to find one with Hotel at Auburn. They'll also be helping us with regards to the housing accommodation for all of you. I don't think it will say that. Alright.
Hello, my name is Iqbal. I'm a young professional chef.
So this is one of our interns that had a program in the USA as well.
In the culinary industry. My big accomplishment is I have an experience in Switzerland and the hotel, so in the dining restaurant in Switzerland. I can say that I'm successful not because that's my experience in the kitchen. You always have to learn every day. There's something new in every day. So the most important thing is always must be confident, and also at the same time you have to be patient. This is this industry, and also you always have patient. Always be. I can do with the placement international on all the staff is helping. If you have any question, you just email them or just contact them with your representative, and they will reply you as soon as possible. And also, Placement International, they have a lot of properties, like they have so many hotels, so many restaurants, and places around the USA. So it's gonna be it's gonna be benefit for you because you have a lot of choice, so you can choose what property you want.
Okay. So okay. Just to end the presentation, Mr. Anthony here would like to recruit new interns for his property. So this is not just an everyday opportunity that someone from the USA will be coming and recruiting talents like you that will also help you on your dreams and would also add up on your profile. And if you will be interested to be with Mr. Anthony's property at Hotel at Auburn, we'll be very glad to assist you all throughout the visa processing and for the program. So if someone will be interested for interview, just let us know. Thank you very much.
เมื่อกี้มีปีสี่ใช่ไหมคะที่บอกพี่ค่ะมีใครอยากจะลองฝากเรซูเม่กับเขาไหมหรือว่าลองคุยอะไรกับเขาก่อนล่วงหน้าก็ได้นะหาข้อมูลไว้ก่อนก็ได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะหรือว่าถ้ายังไม่ต้องส่งเรซูเม่เขาก็ได้คุยกับเขาก่อนก็ได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะหาข้อมูลไว้เรื่องเบื้องต้นล่วงหน้าอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเวลาเดี๋ยวนี้ผ่านไปเร็วจะได้เนาะเราจะได้แบบมีอะไรเตรียมตัวไว้ก่อนอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะมีคำถามอะไรไหมคะยกมือได้นะถามภาษาไทยก็ได้หรือว่าถ้าใครได้อังกฤษทำได้เลย มีคำถามไหมคะ
Sawadee everybody. Sawadee how are you? So I'm originally from the United States, yeah. And I've been to Auburn. I can honestly say, if you want one of the most authentic American experiences, Auburn is where you're gonna get it. That campus, that university, is world famous for its sports and for its reputation. And outside the university, the bars, the restaurants, and frankly the people are some of the nicest people you're gonna meet in the United States. It's a very friendly, welcoming environment. I myself am from Nebraska, a little different than Georgia, but it's similar. And I've been to that hotel, and I saw that center being built, and it is absolutely world class. You're going to have a lot of different presentations from a lot of groups coming in, but this is a unique experience. I can honestly say that. So everything that Anthony has said today, the world class instructors you're going to have, the amazing location, I think it's worth taking a look. Yep. Thank you.
โอเคมีคำถามอะไรไหมคะเขาถามมาว่าน้องๆมีคำถามอะไรไหมเอ่ยใช่โอเคอาจจะยังไม่มีตอนนี้เนาะเดี๋ยวในอนาคตอาจจะมีถ้ายังไงเดี๋ยวให้เขาทิ้งช่องทางติดต่อไว้ยังไงก็ส่งข้อมูลส่งอีเมลรายละเอียดติดต่อกันไว้นะคะ they don't have any questions right now so if you can provide the channel or contact information for them so that they can come back afterward
The one that I gave you on the paper, we have here a contact number with the green paper. So if you will be interested, you can message us on WhatsApp. And we'll be lining you up for interviews.
ใบสีเขียวที่ติดอยู่กับโบชัวร์นะคะ
Yeah, we can do the interviews at any time, so they come out.
เขาแจ้งว่าถ้าสมมุติว่าน้องส่งใบสมัครมาแล้วอะค่ะแล้วก็ถ้าสมมติได้เรียกสัมภาษณ์เขาสามารถสัมภาษณ์เป็นภาษาไทยได้ให้น้องสบายใจหมายถึงว่าเวลาคุยกันจะได้ง่ายขึ้นนะคะก็จะได้ไม่ต้องกังวลเรื่องภาษาถ้าแบบสำหรับคนที่ไม่ค่อยแข็งนะคะสำหรับภาษาอะไรอย่างเงี้ยก็จะมีภาษาไทยให้ด้วยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะแต่ถ้าใครได้ภาษาแล้วก็แจ้งเขาได้เลยว่าเราได้ภาษาคุยเป็นภาษาอังกฤษไปได้ก็จะทำให้น้องหมายถึงว่าสามารถcommunicate ได้ง่ายขึ้นเวลาเราทำงานนะคะ
Thank you very much for your time today.
Yeah.
ค่ะ
ถ้าไม่ได้ภาษาแล้วไม่สามารถเขาเลย
เขามีภาษาไทยคือถ้าสมมติคือคำว่าถ้าเราไม่ได้ภาษาเนี่ยแต่ถ้าเราไปทำงานเราไปฝึกงานเราอาจจะได้ประสบการณ์ทั้งการทำงานและทั้งภาษาไปในตัวแต่ถ้าระหว่างที่น้องจะไปฝึกงานอย่างเงี้ยแต่ไม่ได้ยังไม่ได้ภาษาเขาสามารถคุยกับเราเป็นภาษาไทยก่อนได้ แต่ว่าพอน้องเข้าไปทำงานจริงๆแล้วมันจะเป็นการปรับตัวที่ให้เราได้ภาษาไปด้วยค่ะ Okay, he asked about the language that if he's not available with English, but he wants to be advanced to work in US, what should he do?
Obviously, you're going to need to use English eventually. It's going to be more beneficial for you to be able to communicate in English because it's American. So we have students that have come that have lived in English, but they've grown because they're having to speak English all the time. They come to the United States. But obviously, a little understanding of English is going to be more beneficial for them.
เขาก็บอกว่าจริงๆอ่ะคือถ้าการที่ไม่ได้ภาษาตอนแรกอ่ะไม่เป็นไรแต่ว่าถ้าการที่เราเข้าไปทำงานจริงๆอ่ะมันจะเป็นการเพิ่มทักษะการพูดของเราอยู่แล้วเพราะเราต้องพูดกับคนทำงานทุกวันฝึกไปในตัวอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็มันก็จะทำให้น้องอ่ะสร้างเสริมประสบการณ์ตรงนั้นไปด้วยฝึกภาษาไปในตัวด้วยอย่างเช่นพี่จะเล่าให้ฟังว่าพี่ก็เคยมีเพื่อนที่แบบไม่ได้ภาษาเลยแต่ว่าอยากที่จะไปทำงานต่างประเทศไปเรียนต่างประเทศอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็ไปนะแล้วก็แบบไปแล้วก็จะได้ไปคือหมายถึงว่าถ้าเราไม่ได้ภาษาตอนนี้ค่ะแต่ว่าถ้าพอเราไปทำงานจริงๆมันเหมือนสังคมที่เราจะต้องปรับตัวให้เราเข้ากับตรงนั้นให้ได้ฝึกฝนตัวเองทางนี้ทางนั้นก็คือมันจะทำให้น้องเก่งขึ้นเผลอๆจะเก่งขึ้นกว่าคนที่เรียนอินเตอร์หรืออะไรมาอีกเพราะว่าเราอยู่กับภาษาตรงนั้นทุกวันเราต้องฝึกฝนตัวเองทำไงก็ได้ให้เราอยู่ให้ได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะเราก็จะได้ทั้งประสบการณ์ทำงานจริงกับคนที่เขามาต่างจากเราเช่นเราเป็นคนไทยเราไปเจอฝรั่งเราไปเจอคนจีนเราไปเจอคนเวียดนามอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเราก็จะได้หมายถึงว่าทักษะเขาสกิลความคิดรวมไปถึงภาษาวัฒนธรรมความคิดอะไรต่างๆการทำงานน้องก็จะเติบโตมากขึ้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะจะเป็นประมาณนี้
It's more important, obviously, for if you're front of house, you're going to have to be able to speak English versus the kitchen.
ค่ะแล้วถ้าใครที่ไปทำงานแบบสไตล์ front office หรือ front of the house อย่างเงี้ย guest relation อะไรต่างๆน้องจะได้ภาษามากกว่าคนที่อยู่ในครัวเพราะว่าในครัวก็คือเราก็จะอยู่แต่กับครัวกับคนทำงานนะแต่ว่าถ้าไปอยู่หน้างานแบบ front office อะไรเงี้ยน้องจะเจอทั้งเพื่อนร่วมงานจะเจอทั้งแขกจะเจอหลากหลายมากจะเจอแบบว่ามันไม่ใช่แค่ให้เราแก้ปัญหาแค่การทำงานมันจะเป็นการให้เราคิดว่าเราจะทำยังไงดีเพื่อให้มันจุดตรงเนี้ยออกมาดีรับแขกยังไงให้โอเคอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็คือมันก็จะขึ้นอยู่กับตำแหน่งที่เราไปทำด้วยในการเสริมทักษะอะไรอย่างเงี้ยไม่เป็นไรสู้ๆค่ะ
ถ้าไม่ได้ไปสถานะของ
อะไรนะ
ถ้าไม่ได้ไปสถานะของเป็น
จะไปทำงาน
ไม่ต้องงานใช่
if he will be able to join as an intern or trainee, will he able to apply as a full-time job?
It has to be, this is the internship for students. So once they become fully employed, it becomes more difficult to get into the United States.
What about like the if they can consult for the information, if they can apply for a full-time job, will you able to consult with them?
Because they have to have a minimum 5 years experience there before they can be applying to come. That's why now is the time to apply, because you can come with the students umbrella, which allows them to come in.
ก็คือเบื้องต้นนะคะเขาจะสามารถให้น้องสมัครงานได้เป็นแบบ intern กับ trainee ก่อนก็คือภายใต้ความเป็นเด็กอะค่ะความเป็น student ก็คือจะสามารถสมัครงานได้เลยแบบสมัครงานเป็น intern ไปฝึกงานได้เลยแต่ถ้าเราจะไปฝึกงานเป็น full time จริงๆเราจะต้องมีประสบการณ์อย่างน้อย5 ปีในการที่จะเข้าไปทำงานที่อเมริกาได้อย่างแท้จริงอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็คือแนะนำว่าให้สร้างประสบการณ์ไปก่อนอะไรเงี้ยแล้วเดี๋ยวพอถึงตรงนั้นแล้วถ้าเราอยากไปเราก็ลองสมัครไปได้ค่ะ
The other thing that's important that you don't realize is once they've been into the United States, once you've got in there, you can really be successful and grow, because you've got a full blueprint. By having no experience coming in, you can still be learning and maybe have a full-time job eventually in the United States. We have students that have come have now got full-time positions in the United States.
แล้วเขาก็แนะนำว่าถ้าสมมุติว่าเราแบบไปทำงานเป็น intern หรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยก่อนอะแต่ว่าถ้าสมมุติว่าเราแบบมีโอกาสทางนู้นเราสามารถติดต่อช่องทางอื่นในการที่จะได้ full time job ไปเลยบางทีอาจจะไม่ต้องรอถึง5 ปีการรอ5 ปีคือการที่เราสมัครจากประเทศอื่นไปแต่ว่าถ้าเราอยู่ทางนู้นอยู่แล้วอะค่ะแล้วเราจะฝึกสมัครงานเป็น full time อะมันจะมี connection ให้เราเติบโตต่อไปได้อีกซึ่งอันนี้มันอาจจะเป็นการที่น้องต้องคุยกับคนทางนู้นอะมากขึ้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็คือมันจะไม่ผ่านทางเขาแล้วถ้าเราจะไปทำงานแบบนั้นมันจะเป็นโอกาสอีกช่องทางหนึ่งที่ไม่ได้ผ่านทางplacement ค่ะ
If you will be interested to go back, if you are asking if this is only for a 1-year program, we can assist you for another one for you to go back. And that will also be helpful for you to extend your stay. There are other options as well. But this is another program or another process if you want to stay longer in the USA.
And there is now legislation going through the US government. I don't know if you heard this, but they are now working on a 3-year contract for international students to come from overseas because of what's happening in Israel. So now it's about to go through legislation now. I don't know when, but there is in plans to have a 3-year contract to come over to the United States for 3 years. It's about to be confirmed soon that they can apply, I think, next year. Once they confirm it, they'll have an option of having 3-year contract to come and work in the United States. It's intern going into full-time employment. It'll be sponsored. They'll be added on top, yeah. Yes. It's brand new, but it's not confirmed yet.
โอเคค่ะเขา
They
บอก
haven't told us. They just
เขาบอก
told
ว่า
us
ตอนนี้จะมีเหมือนกับว่าก
You're
ฎออก
correct
มา
what you said.
กฎออกมาใหม่ก็คือว่าถ้าใครที่ไปฝึกงานที่อเมริกาค่ะจะมีกฎใหม่ว่าจะสามารถเพิ่มสัญญา3 ปีในการไปทำงานเป็น full time ได้ก็คือหมายถึงว่าถ้าน้องไปเป็นแบบ intern อย่างเงี้ยแล้วมันครบปีแล้วมันจะมีสัญญาที่ทำให้น้องต่ออีก3 ปีสำหรับการเข้าไปทำงานเป็นพนักงานจริงๆได้เลยแต่ว่าอันเนี้ยยังไม่คอนเฟิร์มน่าจะคอนเฟิร์ม when is it to confirm
We're waiting for the US government next year to pass it. Next year.
ประมาณปีหน้าค่ะเขาน่าจะมีการคอนเฟิร์มถึงกฎหมายอันนี้ออกมาแต่ว่าเบื้องต้นคือเป็นการคุยกันอยู่ก็คือแจ้งให้น้องๆทราบไว้ก่อนว่าถ้ามันมีแบบนี้ด้วยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะถ้าวันที่เราจะสมัครจริงๆก็ณจุดๆนั้นเราอาจจะได้3 ปีฟรีในการที่จะเปลี่ยนจาก intern เป็น full time ได้เลย ค่ะก็น่าจะเป็นข่าวดีอยู่นะ
The other thing is they still have to be sponsored, but the beautiful thing is they're allowed to grow, so they can get higher positions and better pay over the 3 years. It doesn't limit them. We know that.
แต่ว่าการที่ได้อย่างเงี้ยมันคือเราต้องได้อินเทอร์นก่อนที่หนึ่งแล้วเขาจะสปอนเซอร์ให้เราคำว่าสปอนเซอร์ในที่นี้คือเขาจะออกเป็นสัญญาจ้างให้เราอะค่ะว่าให้เราไปทำงานต่อกับเขาได้3 ปีเป็น full time อะไรอย่างเงี้ยก็คือเขาจะต้องออกพวกใช้คำว่าอะไรนะemployee การ์ดหรืออะไรสักอย่างที่ไม่แน่ใจว่ามันเป็นworking permit ใช่มันจะเป็นคำว่า working permit ที่เขาจะให้เราอะทำงานต่อได้ค่ะโดยที่นายจ้างจะเป็นคนออกให้นะ
So this doesn't limit them to just a normal like comic position, maybe higher position in management, you know, so they can grow, get better money and better opportunities. Like coming over on the street.
It's like the Kevin Park.
Yes. Just like on our poster, training for 1 year, but then eventually, in 3 years, it will also be on the manager level, supervisor level. You could also grow your career path for joining this program.
ก็คือว่าถ้าสมมุติว่าเราไปทำงานเป็นฝึกงานก่อนจริงๆเราไปเป็นเทรนนีไปอินเทอร์อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะโอกาสที่น้องต่อเพิ่มไปอีกมันก็จะเปลี่ยนเราจากเทรนนีเป็นซูเปอร์วิเซอร์เป็นแอสซิสแตนต์แมเนเจอร์ว่าไปตามแคริเอร์ที่น้องไปอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็คือจะเป็นโอกาสที่ทำเพิ่มเงินให้เราเหมือนกันแล้วก็เมื่อกี้ที่เขาแจ้งไว้ว่าเรื่องแท็กนะคะว่าถ้าเราเสียแท็กให้กับ US government ถ้าพอเรากลับมาเมืองไทยอ่ะเราจะได้เงินนั้นคืนที่เราเสียแท็กไปอะค่ะI think you already mentioned about the tax that if they pay the tax for the US when they come back they get the 100% back
Before
right
you go home, you can we can help you reimburse the tax. So just think of it as a savings because the taxes that will be getting to you, you'll be also getting it back after the program. 100%. Yes.
100% ที่หนูจ่ายไปหนูจะได้คืนก็เราเสียไปเท่าไหร่อ่ะผ่านไปปีนึงเราก็ได้คืนเลยอะไรนะคะประมาณนี้ค่ะมีใครมีคำถามอะไรไหมหรือว่าถ้ายังไงติดต่อเขาไปก็ได้ทางการสีเขียวอะค่ะค่ะวันนี้ขอบคุณน้องๆมากนะคะที่มาเดี๋ยวพี่จะไปขอบคุณอาจารย์อีกรอบนึงถ้ายังไงวันนี้ก็หวังว่าน้องๆอาจจะได้ความรู้เกี่ยวกับการหางานการฝึกงานสำหรับน้องๆปี 4ที่เป็นหลักๆเลยส่วนปีอื่นๆอย่างเงี้ยก็อาจจะเป็นประโยชน์เหมือนกันแหละแต่อาจจะยังไม่ใช่ตอนนี้เนาะในอนาคตก็ค่อยว่าไปอะค่ะ